Absolute Carnage number 1. Carnage has come calling, and everyone who's ever worn the symbiotic suit is dead in his sights. Avengers number 22. The challenge of the Ghost Riders starts here. Batman Last Night on Earth, Part 2. This is part 2 of a 3-issue miniseries. Fantastic Four number 12. It's The Thing versus the Incredible Hulk. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 9. They introduce a brand new villain. Powers of X number 1. This book reveals the past, present, and future of mutant kind. And Venom Annual number 1. We find out the origin of Hellbender. Number 1 issues this week: Death's Head, Green Lantern Annual, Justice League Dark Annual, Manor Black, Star Wars Age of Resistance. Titles ending this week: The Batman Who Laughs and Paper Girls. Those are your comic books for this week. See ya.
Hey guys, welcome on back to The Adventure Begins. As always, I'm Jarek, and today we're talking about getting into Magic the Gathering. So in front of me, we have a whole bunch of Magic the Gathering merchandise and products that we carry in our store. If you're a new player trying to get into the game, I always recommend you start off with our Spell Slinger starter kits. These come with 2 decks and 2 spin-down life counters that you can use to track your life total and kind of go there. It's going to come with 2 very beginner decks to help you learn the game and have instructions on what you need to do, how to play things, and what you're going to do next. So after you've tried these out for a bit, or you already have some experience, you're a returning player trying to get back into the game, it's been a couple of years, I always recommend going with our Planeswalker starter kits. These are going to be the core 2020 Planeswalker starter kits. We have them in store. These are going to be a little more structured decks. They will have a little more mechanics behind them. And they usually feature a Planeswalker that it's going to be building up for. These are going to be a great way to start up your collection and kickstart the next step of your journey. They're pretty good to still learn the basics and understand the game, and also a great jumping off point to further enhance your deck by buying singles and booster packs to help you there. Once you're used to your Planeswalker deck and you understand what you're doing there, the last step I always recommend is building your own deck. And that's where you're going to get booster packs as well as deck builder toolkits. These are going to be the next and usually the final stage for a lot of players. These are going to have everything you need to know for the new sets, get you some new cards, and kind of help understand what you're doing next. The deck builder's toolkit is one I always recommend because it'll give you a whole bunch of cards, a whole bunch of lands. It's going to be a good building off point to get your deck building experience underway. So these are just some of the products that we offer in store for Magic the Gathering. And as you know, we have a ton of events for this. So come on in, check our calendar, watch our videos, and come play the game.
Okay, I guess we're back with some more manga. So, I got 2 more here. So, first off, we got One Punch Man. We basically got a guy who can beat everyone. Let's see what goes on there and see how he kind of faces his problems and just kind of goes through life being the strongest men in the world. And then I also got classic Dragon Ball. We got some, everybody knows this, everybody loves this. It's Dragon Ball, and if you always wanted to read the manga, we got the starting point right here. And it's an old one, but it's a really good one. I recommend you guys coming and picking it up.
All right, man, that's it for episode 21 of The Adventure Begins. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Jarek.
And remember, kids, if you run into a man named Cletus covered in red goo, it's not Jello, he's Carnage! Run!
Run!
How about we snap? We snap.
They're not all hits.
Hey, Kat, do you mind? I know you're a world champion, but you're not a world champion in silence, that's for sure.